This is the weirdest master-servant relationship I've ever seen. The man accidentally concluded a contract with a legendary monster, but unexpectedly he made a contract with a father. He had to prepare 3 meals a day for the magic wolf every day, and if he was a little careless, he would be killed. Escape is neither, nor is fighting. This is an existence that can easily destroy the world. However, 1 or 2 meals can be tolerated, but even if it is not unplugged, it will be poured to death. Although he can buy seasonings in the real world through the online supermarket, but at the same time, it also needs the currency of another world to buy. Not to mention that there is not enough meat now. Hearing that the wolf was hungry again, the male protagonist couldn't help but want to eat after all, so he went to fight it himself. But the fact was unexpected. Not only did the demon wolf not mind, but he reacted and left the scene, which made everyone feel a little uneasy. Although it was only for the benefit of escorting the hero to the town, they didn't mind distributing the beasts they hunted on the way to the wolf. Hearing this, the male protagonist didn't take it seriously. He had to learn to be self-reliant. A few simple words shocked everyone to the point that they were not afraid of the legendary magic wolf. And there is still a way to order him. The male protagonist wanted to complain, "This is just a foodie." But as soon as the words fell, the demon wolf came over with the spoils. The male protagonist didn't know what it was, but the experienced team leader recognized it at a glance. This is Yan Miao of Baijie, an existence that they cannot defeat with all their strength. However, Demon Wolf accomplished this feat in less than 2.5 minutes. The male protagonist doesn't know the classification of this world yet, but since he has the material, it's easy to say, and he will make it for everyone soon. Teriyaki flavored wild birds. But this made the master unhappy. Where did his portion go? Fortunately, the male lead already has a countermeasure, because his appetite is too big, and he will not be able to finish it in 2.5 hours. So he is about to do it for him next. Although the demon wolf was not happy, he could only wait. He just supervised his servants, busy before and after, for fear of being lazy. The last thing I knew was that the whole wild bird had been eaten by the demon wolf. And after a few more days, the male protagonist finally saw the town safely. But this brought another problem. He brought the magic wolf directly into the city, just wanting to eat farts. After all, this is an existence that can easily destroy the country. Even when he heard that the male lad had finished with him, the captain of the subordinate contract guard hesitated. Fortunately, at this time, the demon wolf spoke. As long as no one opened his eyes, he would not take the initiative to attack. The monster actually spoke human language, and the soldiers couldn't help talking. But the captain of the guard could only agree. After all, if there was a slight mistake, he would receive a boxed lunch. In this way, a group of people entered the city without any risk. And this also means that the task of guarding the hero is over. But the team leader still wants to remind that with the demon wolf, the male lead's troubles are just the beginning. And sooner or later this matter will reach the ears of those who care. The male protagonist changed country just to keep a low profile. But this is not his end point. His plan is to travel leisurely, while enjoying the culture of another world, while relying on the online supermarket to run a small business. After learning that a stall requires a license, the hero plans to join the merchant union. Another advantage is that it can avoid falling into components. But at the same time, the disintegration of services is another problem. But after asking, I found out that after joining the Adventurers Guild, they can provide door-to-door dismantling services, which made the male protagonist tangled. Fortunately, everyone is an experienced adventurer, which means that the 2 guilds can actually join at the same time. However, as soon as the words fell, an uncle came over suddenly. He said that he was the envoy sent by the Earl and invited the hero to ZHAID. It turned out that things spread so quickly. After learning that someone had contracted the magic wolf, the land snake here was the first to throw out an olive branch. The male protagonist tactfully wanted to refuse, but the uncle was still unwilling to let go, and the two were at a stalemate. After the Chinese New Year, I can also top it. The devil wolf is not the male protagonist. No matter the twists and turns among human beings, the goal must be his power anyway, you know. None of the humans who had used him in the past could survive 2.5 days. Hearing this, the uncle was immediately scared to pee. After bit I.
何を当然なことを言っておるのだ。
いやでも
俺の目にはただの食いしん坊キャラなんだよな。